Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Heavy Gaming Scroll channel. First of all, I want to apologize for my long break away from YouTube. I didn't expect it to be this long. I feel like I uploaded my last video like more than 2 years ago, which is god damn, I didn't expect it to be this long. But now, here I am, I'm back, safe and sound, and I'm with you guys with another video. Review video, to be exact. A review video of Commandos 3 HD Remastered, which is an improved version of Commandos 3 Destination Berlin, which was released back in 2003. This game released a couple months back in 2022. I'm sorry I'm late for the review, but well, here I am now, and let's get to the video. Let's talk about the goods and bads of this game. Let's start with the goods, because this game offers a variety of good things about it, unlike the previous version, Commandos 2 HD version, which was a disaster. So let's get to it. First of all, when you boot the game, you can easily see the visuals have been improved. We can see the textures have been improved, shadow, lighting, and everything that an HD remaster should do. This game did it right. For instance, the vehicles models have been improved. No more plastic visuals. This time we can clearly see the lightning around the surface of the vehicle. The textures have been sharpened out, better coloring, and just make it look like an actual vehicle. Not only vehicles, but artillery vehicles as well, such as tanks. No more wobbly textures when we zoom into the game. When we zoom in this time, we can clearly see details everywhere. Look at the scratches. Look at the tools on the left side of the tank. Look at the end of the barrel, which the color has been faded away. These details make this game look great. Way better than the Commandos 2 HD version. By the way, if you haven't seen that video, the video is in my channel. Go and watch that and see how disastrous it was. But not only vehicles or artilleries, but also the characters models have been improved to fit into the environment. As you can see from the 2003 version, there were way too many polygons, and when we're looking at the 2022 version, they look like this. Way better than how it was back in 2003. Like, here we go. See? It's way better. Look at the details on the gun. Look at the details on just the clothes, the faces. We can see the freaking faces, unlike this one. One complaint though, I kind of wish they kept the mask because they are, fighting in a cold environment. Oh well, they just removed it. It's just a choice, not really something to be worried about. It was just a nitpick. However, one other complaint that I have is that look at this picture right here. Look at how Green Beret is lifting that body up. They increased the amount of polygons, but that came with a cost, because look at it now. Green Beret is like flexing with the body. Or look at the sapper's hand, it's going through the gun. These are minor stuff, like we're supposed to see the game from afar, so it's not really going to affect the experience at all. But still, damn, look at the character models. I love the way they did that. But again, it came with a cost, like look at Green Beret's hand holding a rifle. Yeah, it's alright. I mean, again, we're going to see the game from afar, so it's not really a big deal. But not only the character models or vehicles, but also the guns and the objects have been improved. Look at the lockpick over here. Look at the clothes, like the German uniform, like everything. Everything just have been polished. They have paid attention to a lot of detail. Look at the cigarette. Some of the cigarettes are out of the packet. It's just great. And in order to fit the environments, the HD remastered environment, the environments also had to get upgraded alongside with the characters, and they did. Look at this from 2003 and look at it now. It's just amazing. Look at the painting from this side of the screen. It's very pixelated in 2003. They even managed to unpixelate it. Now we can clearly see what the painting is all about. However, not all environment have been remastered. Look at this section. And then look at the new one. It's not really, something that, how should I say? It's not really something that is that impressive. It's still kind of the same thing with just sharper textures and stuff, with a bit more detail, like the cracks in the wall and stuff. But one thing that I love about this is that look at the general's hand. It's nothing. But once you look at the 2022 version, he's actually going through the mails, which is amazing because that gives a little bit more life to the general. Speaking of details, this is the 2003 version. Commandos Destination Berlin didn't have a lot of underwater section, unlike Commandos 2. However, Calypso managed to add tons of detail to the underwater, which just blew me away. So look at this 2003 version, and I look at the 2022 version. It's just amazing. Not only the textures, not only the entrance, not only the vent. It's just not only everything that has been improved, but look at the lightning that shines through the water. It's just amazing. If this was a video, you could see these moving. It's just amazing that they did that. Again, it wasn't really needed because Destination Berlin didn't have underwater sections much, but they still went a little bit ahead and did that. That's just really appreciated here. But I kind of wish, since they did that, and one of the levels, I kind of wish at least they could add a bit of surface under the water. You know, something like to give underwater a bit more depth so we can see the end of it. Oh well, I mean, it's not really a big deal, but it's just a nitpick. But I still, again, glad they added these effects and sharpened every single texture. It's real effort here. Speaking of underwater, now let's look at the top, the water. It was kind of meh back in 2003. It might have been good by its own time, but in 2022, it's not really that good. And they delivered it with a better water effect. Unlike Commandos 2 HD Remaster, the water doesn't look that glossy and oily. Instead, it looked more like a natural water, which I enjoy a lot. Sometimes I just want to, wait and just stare at the water. It's just beautiful to look at. Now let's go for the bad. This video is already way too long. Let's check out the bad stuff. The first thing that I complain about a lot is that the music tracks in every single mission starts from the middle. Not only the main menu, but like every mission, the track starts from the middle, which is kind of ridiculous because as a hardcore Commandos fan like me, we are familiar with those tracks and we want them to start from the very beginning because, come on, it's just how it should be. I kind of wish Calypso can fix this issue as soon as possible because that's really needed. The other thing that really annoys me about this game is these things. They managed to zoom out the whole map, so every time we sway our mouse somewhere like at the edge of the screen, we can see these black spots on the edge of the map. Of course, they're not that noticeable once we reach the middle of the map, but still, come on. This is really annoying. Maybe not on this picture, but on this, it's clearly annoying. Like, we expect to see the other side of this, but we cannot. It's just black screen. For me, personally, this is annoying. And I kind of wish Calypso can remove this somehow because it's really immersion breaking for me. And the other thing is that the explosions back in 2003 wasn't all that great, but still it had the explosion effect. When we think of explosions, we think about fire and then smoke. In the remastered version, that fire is almost gone. It's mostly smoke. When you explode something, it's just smoke, and it's, it's not. It doesn't give me that whoa feeling every time I blow a car or blow a bunch of soldiers up. It's just pretty lame. And the last thing is the faces. The faces are all facing the same angle, no variety. They kind of look, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit ugly in my opinion. Because look at the original. They're just looking into different directions of the camera, and the faces were more polished back then, even though it was more pixelated, but still way better than how it was in this one. And they also removed those few facial expressions that managed to survive from Commandos 2 to Commandos 3. So Commandos 3 delivered half of the facial expressions that Commandos 2 had into the game, and this Commandos 3 HD Remastered just removed it all. Like, it's just unacceptable. No more you're gonna see Green Beret struggling every time he picks up a body, or Sniper struggling when he comes up the pole. Like, yeah, it's just not good. Or Thief, like when he's nearby enemy, he's gonna get all stressed and stuff. You cannot see that in the HD remaster anymore, I'm afraid. Overall, I feel like the game has its own fair share of problems, but it is a way better delivery than the Commandos 2 HD Remaster. So I'm gonna give this game a 7 out of 10. And definitely, like I said before, is a huge improvement from the disastrous release that was Commandos 2 HD Remaster. I just expect Calypso to kind of work a little bit more on, like, you know, delivering some of the animations for the facial expressions that are missing, or working on that edge of the map black thingy, which is really annoying to me, and getting back the musics back to the beginning, so they don't have to start from the middle of the track. But overall, I feel like it's a better version, and I hope Calypso keep at it with these details and graphics for the future remaster of Commandos games, or just any other remaster in general. And in the end, I want to thank you all you guys for watching this video and bearing with me. I'm probably going to make more video in the future about me playing through some of these games, old, new, whatever. Just recommend me some games to play on this channel, or review, doesn't matter. And I appreciate your support, and I'll see you guys in the next Heavy Gaming Scroll video.